Yeah, one last dash on the campaign trail before the DNC, Laura, and where else would it be but Pennsylvania, the state that many believe really holds the keys to the White House in November, with 19 electoral votes up for grabs, and if you want to get to 270, becomes a lot more difficult if you don't lock the Commonwealth up. And as things stand right now, razor thin here in Pennsylvania. Just a couple of percentage points separating Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump. And that's a big part of the reason that we see Kamala Harris on the trail here in Pennsylvania today. She's going to arrive here landing in Air Force Two shortly, and then they're going to go by bus, and these buses that you see right behind us, and tour western Pennsylvania to try and bolster support and turnout in those regions ahead of the November general election. And then something else that we're monitoring here as well, Loris, is that campaign says that they'll be putting together an ad blitz from Labor Day through the election day itself to the tune of $370 million. So that's something that you're going to be seeing if you're sitting at home. You're going to be watching a lot of those ads hitting the airwaves. There's the Decision Desk HQ average of polls right there. Very close here in Pennsylvania, and this state oh so critical to bringing the White House home for either one of these campaigns. Laura?
Indeed it is. And Robert, we know that Trump in Pennsylvania went off script at his rally, attacking Harris. Let's take a listen to this real quick.
Your state's going to be ruined anyway. She's totally anti-fracking. She's been anti-fracking and anti-drilling, anti-oil and gas from practically the day she was born. All of a sudden, a couple of months ago, she said, oh, I'd love to have fracking. Now, she won't have fracking. Vote Trump, and your incomes will soar, your savings will grow, young people will be able to afford a home.
Well, first, I'm wondering what the reaction was to that. And also, Trump has a pretty packed week himself. So as we take a look ahead, what does the schedule look like?
Yeah, starting with that rally in Wilkes-Barre last night, this is something that we've seen on the trail from the Trump team a bit more, Laura, is this big focus on issues such as energy, drilling, fracking, trying to drive down oil prices, which they're hoping will in turn will drive down prices for many other commodities around the country. That's something that they've really latched onto. There's really no state in which that is more critical than Pennsylvania, again, playing into the significance of this state. And then in terms of what's ahead for the former president, it's going to be a week of counter-programming the DNC, beginning with, you guessed it, Pennsylvania tomorrow, the York, Pennsylvania area, which is the central region of the state. From there, he goes on to Howell, Michigan, about an hour outside of Detroit, Asheboro, North Carolina, which is just south of Greensboro. He'll be down along the U.S.-Mexico border in Cochise County, which is an area NewsNation has covered very extensively. Friday, he'll wrap up his trip out west in Glendale, Arizona. We'll see if anything else gets added formally to that list as well. But that's the goal, is to try and drive as many eyeballs as they can away from the DNC back towards the campaign as we hit the final 3 months until Election Day. Laura?
All right, NewsNation's Robert Sherman live in Moon Township, Pennsylvania, where it sounds like there's a party atmosphere behind you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.